Hello and welcome to HistoryPod. On the 7th of April 1498, a group of Franciscan monks met their Dominican rivals, led by Savonarola, in Florence to take part in the first trial by fire in 400 years. The Dominican friar, Girolamo Savonarola, who has been called a moral dictator by historian Richard Cavendish, had built a powerful following in Florence with his passionate sermons against vices and luxuries that tempted people to sin. The previous year, he had been excommunicated for defying Pope Alexander VI's order to stop preaching sermons in which the Pope himself was criticised for corruption and greed. Savonarola chose to ignore the Pope's order and continued to both preach and celebrate Mass. Combined with his support for the French invasion of northern Italy, which he claimed was God's punishment for the Florentines' sinful past, Savonarola began to face an increasingly large and vocal opposition. By early 1498, Savonarola had begun suggesting that he had performed miracles, and this prompted monks from the rival Franciscan order to propose a trial by fire to prove Savonarola's holiness. The belief was that God would intervene to protect the rightful side from the flames as they walked over them. However, when the two sides met on the 7th of April, they squabbled for so long that a rainstorm eventually led to the cancellation of the event. With Savonarola unable to prove his claim, the crowd turned against him. The next day, the convent of San Marco, where Savonarola lived, was stormed by an angry mob, and he was arrested. Within 6 weeks, he and 2 fellow friars had been executed for heresy by hanging, while fires burned beneath them to destroy the bodies.